Serenity Healing reporting for CMS Student News. Today I will be asking people their thoughts on deep thinking questions. On to the rest of the video. Oh. I'm here with
Jading.
If you pinch yourself and it hurts, do you think it means you're too strong or too weak?
Too weak.
Why do you think that?
Because if you're strong and you pinch yourself, then it'll hurt really, really bad. If you're weak and you pinch yourself, then it'll just hurt. I don't know. That's confusing.
If Patrick's a star, then why is SpongeBob the main character?
Because SpongeBob is in it more often than Patrick is.
If Mary had Jesus and Jesus was the Lamb of God, do you think Mary had a little lamb?
Wait. Yes.
Why do you think that?
I mean, it's a nursery rhyme, and normally kids learn things that, normally nursery rhymes actually should make sense, but Mary just had a little lamb, so that doesn't make sense, so that there has to be a reason. So.
Okay. Thank you. I'm here with
Mrs. Winslow.
I will be asking questions that kind of have to make you think. And my first question is, if you were born deaf, what language would you think in?
I think maybe in pictures? I don't know.
Do you like this? Do you like this question?
Yeah, it's interesting. It really makes you think about what somebody that was deaf would first kind of think in.
We're gonna have to edit that. Who put the alphabet in alphabetical order?
Good question. I'm assuming maybe somebody with an A name because they would be first then.
That makes sense. Don't you think if you say something is indescribable, don't you think you're describing it?
Actually, I think maybe you are. Good question.
Do you like questions like this?
I do like questions that make you think of things from a different perspective than what you maybe normally would think about them in.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with
Reese Taylor.
and I will be asking him some questions. First of all, how do you feel about the brain naming itself?
I think it's kind of weird to think about it because we think we named our body parts and stuff like that, but actually it was our brain doing the thinking, so the brain basically named itself.
How many times do you think you've seen the same bird over the course of your life?
I feel like I've seen the same bird over a few times because I live by the woods and a lot of birds that look exactly the same fly over my house.
Okay. How did the first person that made the first clock know what time it was?
I think he just made like one of those sundials or something, and then just like wrote down random numbers and places of the time, and just kept it.
Thank you. I'm here with
Kennedy.
I'm going to be asking her some questions. My first question is, do you think crabs think fish are flying?
Possibly because we are I'd say humans are like the crabs and airplanes are like the fish, and we think airplanes are flying, which I mean they are. But yes, I think crabs probably think fish are flying.
If you drop a bar of soap on the ground, does that make the floor clean or the soap dirty?
I think the soap dirty because you're dropping it on a gross place, and even if you clean like the whole floor, everything, the soap is still dirty no matter. Like I think no matter what.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm here with real cousins. I'm going to be asking her some questions. What do you think the first person who discovered milk think they were doing?
I don't know, but they're probably like, what is this stuff that's coming out, and what am I supposed to do with it?
Do you think that the word Q is just one letter followed by 4 silent ones?
Yes.
Why do you think that?
Because because that's what you said. I don't
Okay.
get it.
Serenity Healing reporting for CMS Student News. I would like to ask you to think about these deep questions and maybe even think up your own. Thanks for watching.